Welcome to the Queen City of Cincinnati and one of the most historic venues in all of college football. Nippert Stadium, home to the Cincinnati Bearcats. We believe we've got a great one in store today, and when you've got a team that makes it into the top 25, now when you go on the road, that's when you prove you belong. As we'll see, the number 16 team in the country, the Kansas State Wildcats, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Cincinnati Bearcats. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Paul. The Bearcats will kick it away to start. The returner will field it and bring it back. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So Kansas State's offense will get the first possession of the game. And this guy is a big-time star. Just an electricity follows him onto the field.
He's a workhorse too, Reese. This is a definition of a bell cow running back. He can carry the load for his offense and put his football team on his back.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Johnson wants to throw it quickly out to the tight end. They'll need 3 yards here on 3rd down to keep this opening drive alive. To the ground to try to pick up the first. And they did not let him get to that first down line. It'll bring up a call here. Kansas State will have to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. He gets a block. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. The Bearcats offense will try to get something going with their first possession. As we take a look at our impact players for this one, what are you looking for, Jesse, for a guy to make an impact?
Well, these are simply put the leaders of this football team, and generally games go how these guys play. If they make plays, then they've got a shot to win this one.
No doubt, they got to show up. These are the team leaders. These guys have to play well if they're going to win the football game.
Looking to go up top on first down. They're bringing heat. And the pressure gets to him. Down goes the quarterback.
And how about the defense getting home with the pass rush? Playing man coverage in the back end. You need to win up front. Those guys got to get to the quarterback. Do a great job rushing the passer. I can play man when I got a pass rush like that.
Big first down sack for the defense. Brings up 2nd down. He's looking to throw. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. This is a 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. And the defense gets to the quarterback.
And that is how you silence this raucous crowd. Defensively on the road. First drive of the game, setting the tone, getting a huge sack on 3rd down.
And the Bearcats will try to pin them back with the punt. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. He gets his first one of the day out of there. They used him 3 times in that loss last week. He's got great speed. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. This guy can throw it. Oh, he's going to pass it. Oh, and he gets downfield for the big catch. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And, Jesse, now their head's spinning just... And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
Quarterback sacks is a trend that this offense would like to put an end to pretty quick. Somehow they were able to win their last game out, even though they gave up 4 sacks in that one. That was a huge point of emphasis for this coaching staff. And here early in this one, first quarter, they've now already given up 1.
After the big first down sack, it's 2nd down. Johnson looking to throw. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. I'm not positive, but that first down marker might be in the next county. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Rice. He couldn't find anywhere to go, and now it's 4th down. K-State sends the punt team onto the field, ready to boot it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. And that one will sail out of bounds. No chance for a return there. Here comes the Cincinnati offense back on the field. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
The offense showing motion from the tight end, trying to get a read on the D. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. The Bearcats have enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. And he can't escape, and down he goes.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
After the big first down sack for the D, it's 2nd down. They'll run play action. If the quarterback's a little more on target there, maybe they hook up, but it's an incompletion. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Getting some heat. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
Pretty nice as a defense, right? When you can go nickel, put 5 DBs on the field and not have to blitz anyone, trusting your front 4 to get the job done on 3rd down, and they do it right there, getting the sack.
The Bearcats will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Ran through the tackle, and he's got room to run. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. K-State has the ball back, and the Power Cat offense returns to the field. Finds the tight end. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throw and catch. Use the play fake, now to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Finds space on the right. And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end. Off the play fake. Fires into the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Wildcats.
This offense is so explosive, they can change the scoreboard in a flash. You just saw that on that drive.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Week in and week out, guys, you never know what's going to happen in college football. Check this out. NC State has the lead right now. This team can really open up the playbook at times, but I'm not sure this game is over just yet. They're up by 7 over Duke. We are the eyes and ears of the college football fan, and we've got you covered all day here in studio, guys.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. From the gun, the give, looking for room. Found a little bit of running room, knocked down at the 24 after a pickup of 4. Boy, could they use a conversion on 3rd and short from their own 24. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body. And the Bearcats will call on their punt team. He'll take it on the return. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. And here comes the Kansas State offense back onto the field. They run the reverse. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. To the ground with the back. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. Coming after it. He's in a world of trouble, and down he goes. A catastrophic loss on that play.
Awesome job by the defense. Not only getting a fast quarterback on the ground, but understanding what he wants to do. He can take off. I got to make sure I got good pursuit angles, and I got to make sure I build rails. I can't let him outside. I got to keep him in the pocket. He tries to get outside. They get the sack and get the huge loss on that play.
4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. Looking to pass. It's Sorsby. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Fast motion from the offense. He wants to pass it on 2nd down. Quickly complete. Stopped after making the catch. A 3rd and long coming up here.
Bells and whistles have got to be going off in this quarterback's head now. It's 3rd and long, so you know you're expecting pressure. You got to know where your hot routes are. You got to be able to read the coverage and make sure you get this football out of your hands quickly to not take a sack or worse, turn the football over.
4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Here's the return. He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. Pulls and fires complete. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Now on 2nd down. Brings up 2nd down. Guys, it's Kansas State who carries the lead into the quarter break. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played 1 period. And they've swapped into the field, and we'll get it going in the 2nd. The play action fake. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. They couldn't make the connection on 2nd down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. Throws to the wideout. It's caught. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Kansas State has it with another 1st and 10. Caught behind the line. It's Rice. And oh, did they know that one was coming? They'll knock him down in the backfield. From the gun, they'll try the middle. He showed it all there. A little elusiveness, a little power, and he's got the 1st down. And the Wildcats are on the move. They'll throw it on 1st down. Got him downfield. Touchdown, Kansas State. And once he found some daylight, it was time to make a house call. That touchdown gives his team a pretty significant lead at this point.
And that's what you want. You want to start fast. You want everything to come out and start clicking, make some plays. It doesn't always work that way, but when you do, man, the energy, the crowd, everybody's into it. Now the other team better respond.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they put the points on the board with that 37-yard touchdown pass. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Here comes the Cincinnati offense back on the field. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
Dropping back, it's Sorsby. He looks that one in nicely. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line.
Well, this guy's not easy to bring down. They just throw him a simple hitch pass, but he's got so many moves out in the open field. You've got to get a lot of hats to the football to get that guy down, prevent him from scoring on big plays.
Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. He makes the grab. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a big gain. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Got a man, it's Smith. And he's tripped up, but not before picking up the 1st down. A new set of downs after the completion. They keep attacking through the air. Got his man on the right. They make the stop right there. Good pickup, it's still short of the 1st down. Trying to convert this 2nd and short. He's looking to throw. Working that left side now. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the 1st down. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Got some work to do after that last play. 2nd and 13. Looking left. Hauls it in. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. He's looking to throw. He makes a grab. And he was so close to scoring with that one, but he's shoved out of bounds at the 2.
A nice job by the defense there, tackling the catch and smothering the tight end. They know this offense is going to try to find him in the passing game in a lot of different situations. That time, perfect coverage, and nice job bringing the big guy down. Not easy to do.
They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. Powers forward. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Bearcats. Up and over. Yamo be there into the end zone.
And you don't want to leave your feet very often in football, but this is one of those areas where you do. In the end zone, near the goal line, you smell it. A lot of bodies in front of you. Just get up, get over top of them, get that touchdown.
And after the extra point, they've cut the lead in half, down 14-7. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
Cincinnati, 7.
Bringing it out. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. K-State has the ball back and the Power Cat offense returns to the field. The give to the back. Got it across the 20 and out to the 23, a pickup of 4. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Johnson wants to throw it. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. Another incompletion on 3rd down. Kansas State will have to punt it away. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. He'll be content with the field position, making the fair catch right around the 30-yard line. First snap of this drive will come from their own 32. Give to the back. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. Went to the running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. Running back searching for a hole. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. When you've already sent your punter out 4 times, at least he knows he's going to get his varsity letter, and his leg might get a bigger workout if they don't convert. He makes the catch. Finally run out of bounds, but he has his offense rolling with a first down. He wants to throw. Quick strike complete. A most efficient pickup of 6 on first down. It's 2nd and 4. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. And they make the tackle, but he has plenty for the first down. And the Bearcats are rolling down the field. The give to the lone running back. They're just trying to flex the muscle. They get him down at the 34 after a pickup of 4. On 2nd down, wants to throw it. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down. Offense about to reel off its 7th play of the drive. Back to throw, it's Sorsby. He makes the connection. It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. And there is a degree of difficulty with this one, a 47-yarder from the right hash. He's got it, showing off that big leg from 47 yards out. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, right back to your game after we update the nation on this one. Arizona dug down deep and found a way to secure a coveted road win. And who knows how the pundits will view this one, but I'll tell you this, it sure beats trying to explain a bad loss. The circle of life in college football, where one team moves on feeling like kings and the other heads home licking its wounds.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. They really got things moving on this drive. 2nd play of the drive comes from the 37. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. And this senior quarterback knows he had a chance that time and just put a little too much on it. The incompletion brings us to 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Got it in the middle, it's Rice. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. The Wildcats with the 1st and 10. Looking down the middle. Got his man. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. He's looking to throw it. Catch in the middle, it's Rice. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. On 2nd down, he'll let it fly. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. Johnson looking to throw. Lets it go. Got his man to the left. Put it right on him. Sweet play. Good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost, trying to defend their own end zone. Takes a snap. Wants to throw. They're trying to get to it. He just wisely got rid of that one. The worst thing that can happen to you is to turn it over on first down in the red zone. Looking to throw on 2nd down. He just tossed that one out of bounds. You avoid the sack, you avoid the turnover. You've got more plays here on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Into the end zone. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Wildcats! They score for the big fella here. Why are tight ends so effective in the red zone?
Well, these aren't the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 70 most of the time, but when you can use their big-bodied frames, threaten them to run the football and be a blocker in the running game, and now you slip them in the secondary, make that big play.
PAT unit on the field. And with the extra point, it's a 21-10 game. So it's an 80-yard drive. And they cap things off with a 9-yard touchdown pass. Here's the return from inside his 10. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. And with time running out here in the first half, this offense will choose to take a knee. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, fellas. The end of a very intriguing first 2 quarters of football in Cincinnati. And there is no better place to start this halftime than by reviewing how this wideout has been a one-man wrecking crew. The kid's been everywhere. And I love how he's willing to go across the middle, but that he also has the jets to burn these DBs on the deep ball. If this defense wants to actually come back in this one, they better hide his cleats. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside the home of Bearcats football since 1902.
On the run from inside his own 5. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. I imagine we'll see them go right back to work up top after how productive that passing game was in the first half.
And it's interesting. If I'm the defense and I've got the lead, they've had success throwing the football, but we're winning. I don't know that this defense changes too much of what they've done in the first half.
I think they got to do a better job with pass rush. They might want to change their coverages as well because they're probably at this point expecting this offense to have to keep throwing, considering they did have success in the first half.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. The Bearcats will bring the punt team onto the field. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. On the return, it's Edwards. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. 1st down here for the offense. They think they can impose their will here with the run to the right. Knocked down after getting 6 all the way out to the 34-yard line. Got 6 on 1st down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. They'll keep it on the ground. Bulls his way forward. They've pushed it out to the 39 after picking up 5. They'll snap it from the 39. 1st and 10. The give on the inside. 1-step wrap, 2-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Johnson wants to throw it. He's got his man. They make the stop, but the sweet throw and catch is plenty to give him a 1st down. Kansas State really has this drive rolling. Comes out throwing on 1st down. Quickly to the tight end. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. On the move, it's Edwards. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. 3rd down, and they'll need to get the ball to the 38-yard line. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the tight end. He's got it. Working their way closer and closer. A 3rd down conversion, and they've got it at the 26.
Defense is about learning the plays. 3rd down, what do they like to do? How do they do it? So far, the offense having a little bit of success, but the defense now, you got to figure out what they're doing.
Floating away. Going to try to get it himself. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. Kansas State in business in the red zone. Wide receiver shows motion. Off play action. Grabbed on the outside, it's Davis. And they're going to lose yardage there. The defense completely owning the front. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on 3rd down. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? They'll send out the kicker to try to salvage this drive. And he'll envision the ball flight as he lines it up from the right hash and 38 yards out. And that is no good. After the miss, the lead still at 11. Here comes the Cincinnati offense back on the field. the last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
They just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing going. Yeah,
let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards. Get some first downs. Get some positive momentum.
And this offense just has to find a way to convert this third down, or else they are really in trouble. Fires to the big fella. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. Fourth down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Running it back, it's Edwards. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the Oak. They'll leave it with him. And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it. They'll run it from the gun.
I never know if it's grammatically correct to say a team is being out-physical. You hear it a lot in football, though. That's happening in this game. They are just not getting the push they need all game long up front to have any success when they decide to run it.
They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Johnson looking to throw. Fires to the middle. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete. The Wildcats will send out the punt unit. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. And the ball will bounce at the 4 and find its way into the end zone for a touchback. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3-and-out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot. And you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable, that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. They'll run the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. He'll bring it back. It's Edwards. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. And the offense back on the field, ready to dial up ball plays. Makes the grab on the left. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. After the first down completion, it's 2nd and short. Looking for a gap. It's Edwards. And the ball slipped out. The defense grabs it, and they're going the other way.
As a defender, you dream about those big hits. You work hard on it in practice, closing space, getting close, and just sticking that guy and causing the fumble.
Here comes the Cincinnati offense back on the field. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this is a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for the position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again, create some momentum, just get a few first downs, and I'm in scoring position.
Leaves it with the running back. You want to talk about light on your feet. Man, can he get through there. He's down to the 37. Defense trying to come up with a stop on 3rd and short from the 37. Pressure coming. Just had to get rid of that one to save the yardage on 3rd down. The Bearcats will punt this one away. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Takes the handoff, and he's going right. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. Didn't get anything on that last run. Now 2nd and 10 from their own 20. The sure hands, it's Rice. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. A 3rd down try for the offense. Trying play action. Finds his big tight end. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Can't make the connection, the pressure there caused the missed timing. They'll try to get on the same page this time. 2nd and 10 from the 31. The aerial assault continues. Grabbed behind the line, it's Edwards. They get him down after he makes the catch. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Trying to get to him. And they got him for the sack.
Sometimes you beat your guy and you get sacked so clean, and sometimes, like on this play, the DBs do a great job covering, make the QB hold the football, and then the rush gets home.
K-State sends the punt team onto the field, ready to boot it away. Man, these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of their you-know-whats.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They've got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
It's a draw. They get him on the ground after he gets enough to move the sticks. Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. Use the play fake, now to throw. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
And it's been a long day for this offense. If you can't protect your quarterback, it's hard to be successful. That's the 5th sack they have given up. The offensive coordinator has no answers, and this defense has been flying around.
A big play for the defense with the 1st down sack. Now, advantage D as the offense comes up on 2nd down. Someone not clear on the snap count. It'll be a false start, and they'll move it back. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Looking to throw, it's Sorsby. Got rid of it just in time. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Makes the grab at the 10. Touchdown, Cincinnati! A Lazarus-like comeback is underway.
You know, sometimes as a play caller, you just don't have to overthink things. I've got a guy who's faster than your guys, and he's just going to run straight down the field. I'm going to throw it way down the field. He's going to make the catch, and we're going to score a touchdown, and that's pretty much what just happened there.
They'll go for 2 here and try to climb within a field goal late. He'll set up to throw. Gets it out quickly. He's going to be stopped short as they come up empty on the 2-point try. They were hoping to get this game to within a field goal, but the lead stays at 5. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. And here comes the Kansas State offense back onto the field. The give to the tailback. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Fires to the big fella. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there. They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. Now the play fake. finds his tight end. Good tackle there to stop him short of the first down. It'll bring up a big decision. Kansas State will have to punt it away. Fair catch called for and made. They'll start this drive at the 33-yard line. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Didn't have much of a choice there but to get rid of it. And the incompletion brings up a second down. Looking to throw at Sorsby. Going to try to pop one on the screen. He's brought down, solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down. Now staring at a 3rd and short from the 40. Oh, the defense moved in there too quickly. You think it's never going to work until it does, and that'll be a first down. Defense had them backed up, and then they're in the neutral zone, and the offense will say thank you very much. Hand off from the shotgun. And they try to run inside, and there is nowhere to go. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Fires to the tight end. And that is good versatility there, and a big hit from the backer in pass coverage. They'll snap it from the gun on 3rd down. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. How about this? It's out of bounds inside the 10, and they're going to mark it right around the 5-yard line. What a great job there. They'll try the run. Oh, what a move! Really good job making a play, getting it out to the 24 and moving those chains.
Well, the defense didn't blitz. They didn't have everybody in gaps, and the offensive line took advantage at the point of attack, getting some push, opening up a hole, and the offense ripping off a nice run there.
Trying to make magic with his feet. And he gets out of there and gets some yardage and gets down without taking any punishment. Kansas State quick to the line.
I tell you what, coaches want you to do your best work late in the ball game. He did his best work. Great job taking off. Biggest run of the day after grinding this game out, makes it explosive, now trying to put this game in a good situation.
He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense.
I love that play call. This offense is going to run the football. They're not just going to do it between the tackles, but they're going to attack you outside. You saw that with that handoff. They get to the right. They get him in space using his speed. Good play.
Ready to fire from the pistol. Hands it off. Blast his way ahead, but not much room. A pickup of 1 to the 24. Here comes 3rd and short from the 24, and this offense does not want to send out the field goal unit. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. They have the lead in a 1-possession game, but they're thinking deliver the knockout blow, but this carries big-time risk on 4th down. And the Wildcats get enough for the first down. This offense needs to avoid getting in its own head, getting domed up with its play calling in the red zone. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Here comes the rush, and they've got it wrapped up at the 28.
And a great job by the defense, dropping in zone coverage, all eyes on the quarterback, taking away the options, and then finally the pass rush gets home, gets him on the ground.
This drive was rolling, and then it got thrown into reverse. Here's a 2nd and 18. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Got it set up on the outside. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. We have arrived at the 2-minute warning, a 1-possession game as this offense tries to hold on. It is true as he puts 3 on the board.
Well, that's a huge kick right there because now the opponent has to score a touchdown here in the fourth quarter. That put so much pressure on the opponent now. Nice job by the special teams going out and executing in a big moment.
Makes a move. Got a little room. There he goes. Open it up. He'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Bearcats.
Man, I tell you what, great job by this offense. Great execution. You drive down the field, you get the score. Now what's your two-point play? You practiced it all week. What's your go-to in this moment late in the fourth quarter when you need the two-point conversion?
After the score, they need this two-point conversion to tie. He's not going to make it in as this defense comes up with the stop on the two-point conversion to hold on to their lead. And he'll bring it back. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. K-State has the ball back, and the Power Cat offense returns to the field. Out of the gun to give to the back. One possession game, getting late, first order of business, just take care of the football.
So they call this situation 4-minute offense, where you're trying to run the football and throw high percentage passes to maintain possession and bleed the clock. This is a very difficult point of the game to execute at a high level.
Yeah, and listen, what you understand as an offense is if I get 1 or 2 first downs, this ball game's over. And that's your sole objective. Not scoring, take care of the football, get a few first downs, walk out with the W.
They'll run play action. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. K-State sends the punt team onto the field, ready to boot it away. He'll try to really get into this one. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Opening play of this drive comes from the 34. Dropping back, it's Sorsby. Just a short pass to the tight end. And he laid the lumber to stop him from getting the first down. On second down, wants to throw. A beautifully placed ball to the outside and the toe drag for the big pickup. Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. He's going to pass. Feeling some heat. And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game. And they got to the line expeditiously. Spiked it and stopped the clock. Got to move quickly here. They need to get it to field goal range. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Pressure's there, and he gets rid of it. Another incompletion on 3rd down. Down a possession here in the 4th, and they'll need to convert on this 4th down. A deep throw as the clock winds down. Makes the grab on the right. Turns out to be an easy conversion for this offense as they move the chains on 4th down. The give to the back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. The defense calls the timeout. They're 2nd of the day as they try to get their act together. Hand off from the gun. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice gain before the defense is able to stop him. And the Bearcats are in the red zone. They'll try the right side. And they'll bring him down, but not before he picks up the first down. Offense will use a timeout with 28 ticks remaining. So now we'll line up for one of the biggest kicks of this game. To the air, it's Sorsby. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Quick handoff. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. And they'll spike the ball to try to save as much time as they can. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. It's good. Celebration is wild on the sidelines as they've taken the lead in the final seconds.
It is a nerve-wracking feeling as a football player when the game comes down to your kicker. And he has to come through, and Palmer, he comes through with flying colors.
And you know in college football, no field goal is automatic. If there's no college kicker situation here, he drills that right through the uprights. And David, it looks like his team's getting the dub.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Remember, all they have to do is get it close enough for a field goal here.
Encroachment. Defense.
Defense just a little too eager, and that's 5 yards for the O. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. Here's a throw downfield late. And this is hauled in at the 20-yard line. Touchdown, Kansas State. And they've got the lead in the final minute.
How about the bomb by the offense? The Hail Mary, they go deep. The defense knows it's coming. But where are they? Where is the defense? You got to stay as deep as the deepest and make sure this doesn't happen. The Hail Mary to success.
Man, that was exhilarating. Incredible game from start to finish, and I mean the very finish.
And you have to dial in at those moments, right? It's easier said than done. Oh, I'm going to call this, but in the clutch, when you need it the most, you've got to put possessions together. You've got to get in the end zone to come through. This offense has got to be jacked.
Looking back on it, too, was there ever any doubt that that was the guy they were going to go to when the game was on the line? This dude's been making plays all season long. You've got to put the ball in the hands of your best playmakers in situations like that, and that's what they did.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.